Hello everypony, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another My Little Pony Horror AU. Now if I'm correct, this AU is known as The Starved, and this is the creator of the AU right here. We're not going to waste too much time, we're going to jump into this AU and see what we've been missing out on. Alright, so here we are on episode 1 of The Starved. We have an image of Rarity here. Greetings. My name doesn't matter. I am a survivor of the current epidemic our world is facing. An epidemic of madness and mass hysteria. I still can't comprehend how we got here. It all went to hell so quickly. So many dreams of mine have been forgotten. All I think about now is protecting those I love. Please, Celestia, if you are still out there, please save us. And then we have like some cracked text here. I don't know what that says. I will not die today. Alright, that's a really nice start. Rarity might be the main protagonist of this AU? Question mark, question mark. Come on, sis, where are you? It's been way too long this time. The shelter's all gross and humid. Sis, you're finally here. Did something happen out there? What's going on outside? I'm okay, sweetie. Sorry for leaving you alone for so long. It's looking better out there. I just realized her cutie mark is like completely removed. I'm tired of being so scared that you'll never come back. Please just let me go out there with you. Oh, sweetie, not this again. We've already had this talk multiple times. I can handle going outside just fine. All I need you to do is help stay safe. All I need you to do to help is stay safe. My bad, I got messed up on a few words there. Don't you have your little friends to keep you company while I'm away? I haven't heard from the girls in 3 days, and I obviously can't go check on them. I will mail a letter to Applejack on your friend's conditions when I have the chance. I must rest now, sweetie. We will talk later. Huh? What in the moons is that noise? Oh, a letter from Twilight? What is this? Oh, okay. Salutations, my friends. I know it's been a long time since you've heard from me, but I send this letter asking for help from some of you, for help in ending this wretched disease that has swept our nation. I've only sent this letter to a portion of you, as I know the rest of us save other matters, such as protecting their families. Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, please turn this note around if you wish to aid me in this time of need. Doesn't she know I'm taking care of my own family? If it means we can help other ponies, though, I'll do anything. Thank you. As all of you know, the starve is a phenomenon that hit Ponyville about 3 years ago. The first case of this unwanted disease having been documented thoroughly before disaster struck. I have been in contact with these documents and have studied extensively on the inner workings of how the disease penetrates your mind. After researching for quite some time, I've come to the conclusion that while the starved is contracted via infection, what you become thereafter is completely dependent on one's psychological state. Turn the page for more information. As far as I know, if a pony has been in contact with food that has been in close vicinity to that of a pony infected with the starved, chances are they unknowingly have this virus inside of them. It will remain dormant, however, until the pony is enveloped with the vicious desire to eat, a hunger that is unending. This feeling is guided by the mind, and only ponies that are of strong will are able to freely keep their conscience intact and theoretically live on as normal. The will needed to do this is quite immeasurable, however, but I've seen it. Ooh, a magic scroll, how quaint. That is why I have sent this letter to you all. I wish to experiment with the possibility of recovering while in a late stage of the starve, if such a thing is even possible. I have high hopes for all of our kind to survive this epidemic. I need all of you to use these letters to set traps around your perimeters. These traps will both aid me in capturing an infected pony and will provide steady protection for any ponies currently living with you. I wish you all, my dear friends, to please survive this with me. I wouldn't know what to do if I lost one of you. I can't believe I'd be so happy to hear from her and be reminded just how close we all are as friends. Oh wait, she mentioned letters? What Uh-oh. She sent a lot more. Oh no. And there's Pinky. There's Dash. So, the only three that I believe have received a scroll from Twilight is Pinky, Dash, and Rarity. Good to know. That means I'm guessing something happened to Applejack and Fluttershy. I'm just assuming now. Alright. Hello, everypony. I know it has been 8 months since we've been hit with an epidemic of unprecedented degree. I wish you all the best in quarantine, and I'd like to announce there has been new information coming out every day about the disease we call the Starve. I promise you all, everything will be okay. I'd also like to officially give a date for when I am releasing a comprehensive analysis on the disease to help guide ponies having difficulties understanding its symptoms. I just need 1 more year. For now, you may contact your local nurses via mailing them regarding any questions you have. Thank you all for your patience, and I wish you all the best in surviving this. I assure you all that Celestia, Luna, and I will do our best in providing what we can to help in this situation. Recording ended. Alright, so this just confirmed that Twilight, Luna, and Celestia are working on a cure to this disease known as the Starve. Very interesting stuff here. So now we have a legitimate analysis here. The Starved, #1 Comprehensive Journal by Twilight Sparkle. The Starved portray different symptoms, each unique to varying stages of infection. There are currently 5 that have been documented thus far. This journal will give insight to help those who wish to distinguish symptoms in their fellow ponies. Stage 1. Signs of a pony harnessing the starved inside of them may describe an irrational feeling of hunger throughout their bodies. One can be sure this desire is 100% affiliated with the starved if they portray the following gestures: irrational scratching of the stomach area, constant aching or bruising of the hooves, violent outbursts seemingly out of nowhere, secretion of drool amongst other ponies. If one has trouble seeing these symptoms, the most obvious way to tell if someone has been infected with the Starve is to look closely into their eyes. If you notice I think that says sclera, has become a permeated gray color, do not panic and report the case to your local healthcare shelter. Case number 23, Carrot Top. So their eyes are quite dilated here. Stage 2. Previous signs persist, making it easier to tell the pony is infected. The pony may show signs dependent on its current mental state. In some cases, they may become violent and exasperated. The pony might not be capable of great harm, but it is best to report their condition as soon as possible for proper action to be taken. Case number 12, Sea Foam. Horn is now officially burnt out from excess magic, and as you can see, they're looking a little psychotic. They have like a very twisted smile, their eyes are quite dilated. Stage 3. Previous signs persist, with rare cases often ending in death for the host if they are presumed too weak to handle the virus. Oftentimes, however, the virus having caused an irrational need for food results in a sustainable boost in nutrients to survive progressing to the next stage. It is best to assume dying at this stage is the most merciful act life could grant you. And this is a pony. I don't exactly know what pony this is. It's a little difficult to tell, but they have fallen to the Starve disease. Once the pony survives progressing to stage 3, they will proceed to become a husk of their former self, condemned to a life of hunting for food that would never satisfy them, no longer able to digest properly. Most vessels dispose of waste almost constantly. They often seem confused or dazed while eating a pony alive. I can't tell what this means. We have this pony here. That is a really cool design. That's very Jeff the Killer-like, except they didn't cut their mouth wide open. They're just very sinister and evil looking here. I don't know what stage 4 or 5 would look like. I didn't even think it was possible. But something has arisen within the confines of the royal province. Princess Celestia and Princess Luna have not been seen in the last 3 months. It was initially considered they did so in recognition of the new quarantine rules set in place at the capital, as they were still quietly helping ponies in the background by providing medical assistance via newly founded shelters and hospitals. But no royal officials aside from the Crystal Empire have heard from them. I am a princess myself, and I should be able to have intel that could provide ease to our subjects. But I instead find myself just as scared as any pony else. There were multiple documents which helped me gather the info displayed in this journal, but there's more. The ones that showcase what stage 4 to 5 look like. The most classified documents that's not even I am allowed to see. I am begging that those documents don't hold what I think they hold. That we really won't die. Please. So I'm guessing 4 to 5, the stages, right, are quite gruesome because they're highly under security lockdown from the princesses. And even Twilight isn't allowed to see them. That's crazy. This AU is going to be insane. I want to help my sister. Am I really doing enough by being cooped up in here? No, I can do more. I can be useful. I know I can. I can. And we got a scroll here taped to this board and it says, the plan. Meanwhile, Rarity is walking along, I believe this is the Everfree Forest if we're looking at it from pony standards. Setting traps to catch infected. How ghastly. Oh well, if it must be done, I just need a closed space. Strange, it's oddly quiet. This build requires a lot of materials. I have to go at the Applejacks tomorrow to pick them up. So much walking. How dreadful. And we got like some text in the bottom. It's like a bunch of random letters. You got a bunch of S's, H's, J's. I'm guessing it's like a grunt. What the who is that? That is terrifying. Their eyes are completely dilated. Their jaw is completely ripped open. And it looks like a shark mouth almost. My goodness. Okay. Trigger warning, horror and gore. Eee. And now Rarity is out of there. Meanwhile, nope, Applejack's okay. Woo! The stew's finally resting. Ain't the best looking thing in the world, but it's probably edible. Probably. I hope Applebloom's getting her rest. Means she'll be plenty hungry when she's up. My little sister. Okay, so Applejack's okay. That's good. That is good. Alright. Step 24 done. Once Rarity sees this, she'll be super proud of me. I know it. Then she'll finally see. I can be useful. I better go back to the shelter before something finds me. Hopefully my sister comes back. She's been gone all day and it's getting dark. Meanwhile, Rarity has ran over to Applejack's barn. Huff huff. Bang bang. What in the hay? Rarity, what are you doing here? So far from your base. I'm sorry for the unexpected visit. I know it's been some time since we've seen each other. I got lost in the forest and encountered one of them. It was quite the grisly thing. I'm just glad you're okay, Rares. We got a room for you to stay tonight. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to see that you're okay. I'm happy too, because Applejack is freaking amazing. Now I got a little note here. To bring myself peace of mind from this voice inside my head, affecting my sanity and in turn my research, I've compiled a list of data relating to each of my friends' whereabouts. Twilight, if you are too far gone to remember why you made this, please refer to the paragraph above. This is information you obtained via news articles published in the first year of the Starve's discovery. You may have also reported to some other morally questionable sources. Sorry. Remember to have faith in your friends in these difficult times. Do not let our worries get in the way of our research. Ashley J. McIntosh. Currently surviving with her sister in an abandoned barn south of Ponyville. Keeps in contact with everyone except Fluttershy via letters. 1 year after the starve was discovered, Sweet Apple Acres was quickly overtaken by ponies, infected with the disease. Unable to support her siblings, they retreated to an abandoned barn belonging to that of a former family competitor. Status is alive and not infected. So AJ's good. Wait, AJ, Applejack, Ashley J. McIntosh. That's crazy. That makes sense too. AJ, Applejack, AJ, Ashley J. Okay, that's cool. Rarity C. Bell. Currently surviving with her sister in a livable, comfortable shelter south of Ponyville. Keeps in contact with everyone except Fluttershy via letters. I theorize she was attacked by some crazy pony who believes in that cutie mark conspiracy mumbo jumbo. Will contract patrol units to find and deal with them. Scarring an official equestrian hero will not be forgiven. Status is alive and not infected. And I'm guessing this is like a little map of the area, which I'm going to go back to AJ's slide here. She's down here near the bottom left side, and Rarity's area is a little bit above, and I'm guessing this darker patch here is the forest. Pinkamena Diane Pie. Currently surviving with her husband, Cheese W. Sandwich, and their only child in Ponyville. Keeps in contact with everyone via letters / portal travel. Wait, does she contact Flutters? Because here it doesn't say that she's avoiding contact with Fluttershy. That's strange. Remains a positive light amongst ponies in shelters / bunkers, providing entertainment and hope to young ponies in needs. Lives a busy life protected by patrol units surrounding parameters around Ponyville, doing the most for all of the public out of all of us. Status is alive and not infected, and her location is up here, which I'm guessing this is the whole area of Ponyville in this area here. Rainbow Dash. Currently surviving in Cloudsdale, east of Ponyville. Keeps in contact with everyone via visiting their shelters. Has tried visiting me multiple times over the year. The last surviving member of the Wonderbolts. Is part of the current Cloudsdale patrol team in charge of overseeing threats of danger both on the ground and in the clouds. Remains loyal as ever to her friends and fellow Pegasus. Status is alive and not infected. And if we take a look at the map here, she's over here on the right side of the screen, but I'm going to assume it's more above because Cloudsdale is in the sky. Flutters is alive? Flutters M. Shydale. The most sheltered of us all, possibly due to Discord's handling of this situation. Hasn't been heard from by many, but I'm sure she's very safe, having that having that dragon protecting her. I'm unsure as to what exactly her entire reaction to the situation was, when it all started 3 years ago, but I'm sure it wasn't good. With how the starved has impacted local wildlife, all I can do is hope she's doing her best out there. Status is alive and not infected. So she is right here to the way right side of the screen. Okay. I know this seems off topic, but I need to write this down in case I forget. It has been 1 year and 3 months since Princess Luna and Princess Celestia have been seen. I have tried to contact the Crystal Empire about what the situation is, but nobody is giving me any information. It is so frustrating. I at least know my brother is safe, as well as Cadence and Flurry. I haven't heard from Mom or Dad, but I'm sure they're getting help from Canterlot officials. I can't help but feel I've been abandoned by others in my position, even though I shouldn't think that way. It's not like it matters anyway. I am no longer fit to be in my position, not with this illness, but I can't, and it fades out here. Spike, I ran out of ink. Can you grab me some from the print room? Oh, her eyes are dilated. Oh, no. Okay. So at Twilight, I know we've had it rough ever since you became this, but you can control it, right? So please don't send me away. I can help. Spike, I attacked you. I would never forgive myself if something happened to you because of this illness. You're going on that train to the Crystal Empire no matter what. Okay, I'll look after everyone there, promise. Do you think your friends got the preparations done by now? I believe so. I'm not sure how I'll collect the subjects, but I'll make it work. Twilight, you're shaking. Spike, I need you to promise me something. I am begging you. Please, please make sure they're all okay. Please make sure none of them die, Spike. Twilight, use my authority if you have to. This is why I am isolating myself. If I were to ever discover my friends died, I don't know what would happen to me. And nothing can get in the way of me saving us all. I feel like I'm on the edge of something. One slip and I'm gone, Spike. And who knows what'll happen then. Once I collect the samples for my friends, I am leaving their safety to you and our family. Twilight, you're scaring me. Go now, Spike. The train is waiting for you. Remember the lessons we learned. How whenever the ponies we care about are gone, they always live on in our hearts. Remember that, Spike. I love you. Aww. That's so sad, dude. Oh, we have a video. Do we have, like, specific audio to this? Crap. How do I always do that? I forgot to switch it to my headphones. Warning. What you are about to see is not for the faint of heart. Okay. What the Oh, God. Oh, the sounds. Who is that? What the The music is disturbing to listen to. Good grief. That poor pony. We have another one with audio. Rainbow? Hello, Rainbow. What is going on? Uh-oh. That noise again. No. Is that Scootaloo? That is Scootaloo. Oh, no. No, not Scootaloo. Run, Scoots, run. Aw. You failed her. What? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Rainbow Dash failed Scootaloo. That's so sad, dude. That's so sad. Now we got the starved survivors. Despite most of the main six being too preoccupied with their own situations relating to surviving, the starved to focus on being more in the public spotlight. Ponies of Equestria still see their hardworking intuitions to stay alive as a guiding hope to stay alive themselves. This just comes to show the impact these heroine really had on any pony kind. And we have Rainbow, Twilight, Flutters, Pinky, Rarity, and Applejack. One member of the main six, the Element of Laughter, established a shelter in Ponyville dedicated to protecting citizens of the once wholesome town. Alongside her husband and child, she offers entertainment and a positive outlook to those who need it in these desperate times. That is so cute, dude. The shelter was not only funded by Celestia herself before she went missing, but also houses a variety of unique individuals with skill sets to provide assured assistance. I'm a violinist and she's a mere DJ for parties. What can we provide exactly? So, Octavia's okay, and Vinyl Scratch is okay. There are ponies doing their best to provide insight on the possibility of creating a cure, unbeknownst to Princess Twilight herself. Some would do anything to end this travesty, no matter how impossible it seems to destroy it. So Dr. Hooves is okay as well. I would do anything. I'm guessing he speaks with a British accent, but I'm not going to do that. So Twilight sent you that letter asking for help, huh? Rainbow Dash told me about getting hers too. Yes, I got lost looking for a closed space to set one of the traps she detailed in the letter. And then I encountered it. Goodness, it was terrifying. They're starting to not even look like ponies anymore. I'm sorry, I can't be part of this. Ever since we lost the farm to the infestation, all the way to losing my brother, it's been hard surviving out here. It's perfectly fine, Applejack. We can handle this. I'm glad to finally have heard from Twilight. Goodness, she's been working too hard to find a cure on her own, I bet. Right. I found it weird she only decided to contact some of us after, 2 years of hiding away in that castle? Something going on with her. I feel if only she had opened that door to Rainbow on one of her many visits to see her. Don't say that. You don't mean it, darling. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe the isolation's making me paranoid. Anyways, want to talk more over dinner? That'd be lovely, AJ. So AJ and Rarity are pretty cool, so that's good. Introduction to the Starved. The Starve, Year 1. 1 year after putrefactionist... Wait, I do not know how to say that word. 1 year after Redacted was discovered, the once peaceful existence of ponykind became a distant memory. The Royal Liege did their best to provide help for their subjects, acting quick to begin manufacturing shelters and hospitals, which served solely to protect from this disease sweeping Equestria. Twilight Sparkle took it upon herself to ensure the protection of both Ponyville and her friends, refraining from engaging in political banter regarding the disease's upbringing. The Starve. What is it? The Starve is a microscopic virus that infiltrates the body via a substance that can only be ingested orally. The disease warrants its host to slowly become a husk of their former self, now an empty vessel in constant search of food to consume. These vessels, as they continue to desperately fulfill their everlasting hunger, slowly but surely wear down their bodies until they succumb to the extreme body modifications. This pony has not eaten enough for her body to warrant any significant changes. This is known as infected stage 1. And symptoms are dilated pupils, messy mane and tail, and bruised, bloody hooves. So yeah, she's looking a little disturbing here, this character. How are non-infected ponies surviving? Many factions across Equestria were established via the help of both Princess Celestia and Princess Luna. Interestingly, the leaders of these shelters have history with members of the main 6. So we have Brayburn, Tree Hugger, and Coco Pummel. I believe that is their names. Just chilling here. The current story takes place 3 years after the Starve was discovered. Sweetie Belle secretly planted a trap to catch an infected for Twilight. Will this plan prove fruitless? How are the main 6 doing? What are the princesses? Where are they, actually? And most importantly, can we go back? Yeah, Twilight's in bad condition right now. You can just tell by looking at her. You got the Bert, horn here from over excessive magic use. Really dilated pupils. And she's just not looking good. So I guess we're moving on to episode 1, volume 2. So Princess Twilight Sparkle is infected. Trait, Alicorn. Sanity is 92%, aggressiveness is 20%, and isolation is 100%. The hunger kills me a little more every day. Hunger is 115%, sleep is 25%, and stress is 75%. One of the few ponies capable of controlling the Starved has isolated herself from everyone to make sure she doesn't learn anything that might make her lose that control, is researching for a cure. Ashley J. McIntosh is not infected. Trait, Earth Pony. Sanity is 96%, aggressiveness is 0%, isolation is 10%, hunger is 0%, sleep is 70%, and stress is 20%. Once you catch that infected, can we take it to Twi together? Secretly worried about Twilight, doesn't want to worry Rarity though. Rarity C. Bell. Trait, Unicorn. Not infected. Sanity is 95%, aggressiveness is 0%, and isolation is 5%. Hunger is 20%, sleep is 40%, and stress is 10%. Of course I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. I'm still so happy we're all working together to end this wretched virus. I hope my dear little sister isn't too worried about me. She is content to be with one of her friends. Can't wait to end the virus. Sweetie S. Bell. Not infected, trait unicorn. Sanity is 100%, aggressiveness is 0%, isolation is 60%. I'm going to check that trap tomorrow. I hope I have something that can help her. Hunger is 0%, sleep is 87%, and stress is 40%. Waits patiently in the bunker, pondering her actions, and hopes her sister is okay. Apple Bloom is not infected. Trait Earth Pony. Sanity is 100, aggressiveness is 0, isolation is 10, hunger is 25, sleep is 87, and stress is 10. Miss Rarity, I'm glad you and Sweetie are doing fine. Now I just need to know if Scoots is okay. I think we all learned the difficult way that Scootaloo is not okay. She lives with Applejack in an abandoned farmhouse, is waiting to hear from Scootaloo. I did it. I really did it. Oh, is that Sweetie Belle catching an infected? Wait a minute. No way. What is going on here? I can do this. My sister will finally notice. I have a bad feeling about this. It's just staring at Sweetie Belle super aggressively, and Sweetie just looks like all her hopes are high because she thinks she can help her sister. But something in my heart is telling me something is going to go wrong. Run as fast as you can back to your base and send a letter when you catch an infected so I can go see you. Tell Sweetie I said hi, Miss Rarity. Of course. I will see you all again soon. Hopefully. Thank you all for providing me shelter, dearies. Meanwhile, in Rarity's base, I don't know who that pony is. I have no idea who that is. Jeez, that's terrifying. It's so much scarier thinking how this can happen to any pony. It's too scary. I need to leave, but I keep wondering who this is. Sweetie Belle, goodness, what is this? How did you do this? Get away from it right now, young lady. Uh-oh, didn't think she'd be back so soon. Who even is that? Name, unrelated, Earth Pony. So it's not Fluttershy because it's an Earth Pony. Hunger, insatiable, isolation, unrelated, wants food. Who is that? Trigger warning, horror. Oh my stars, no. Dear Celestia, who is that? I can't fathom it. Sweetie, get away from it now. I caught it using the traps Twilight sent you. Please don't be mad, Rarity. I'm glad you're finally back. You what? You went outside? What did I say about leaving the shelter? There's a reason I said that. You could have gotten hurt or worse. I'm sorry, sis. I just wanted to prove that I can do more to help you. More to help us. Oh, my dear sister, you already do so much. We need to take this pony to Twilight as soon as possible. Up until tomorrow morning should be enough time for Applejack to arrive. Applejack? You said? You saw her? Is Apple Bloom? Apple Bloom is fine, sweetie. She told me to tell you hi. Huff, huff, huff. Food. That's terrifying, dude. Why in Celestia's name was the great and beloved Trixie invited to help transfer your corpse to Miss Princess Shut-In? This isn't professional, Pinkie Pie. Oh, didn't you figure that out already, silly? Since it's been a while since we've seen Twilight, I figured she'd want some familiar company when we got there. Pinkie, I think you're getting my relationship with Twilight confused with Starlight. I'm not very close with that bookworm. You've known Twi since she was a unicorn, which was like 13 years ago. I remember all those adventures we had when we were young. 13? Thanks for reminding me, Trixie, of her oldness. Oh, thanks for reminding Trixie of her oldness. The great and powerful, beloved Trixie. Currently on a journey with Pinkie Pie to deliver a starved pony to Twilight. Is accompanied with several other ponies. She is not infected. Sanity is 93, isolation is 70, hunger is 10, and stress is 10, and she misses her friend Starlight. Pinkie Pie is not infected, but she is silly. currently on her way to deliver a starved pony to one of her amazing friends. Twilight will be so happy to see her, and even more happy to have finally asked for help from her friends. Sanity is 100, isolation is 0, hunger is 0, and stress is 0. Sugarbell, infected stage 4. A amorphous ball of flesh and bones. Wants a mother. Hunger insatiable. Isolation is irrelevant and wants food. Is that the pony that was, with Rarity, or is that one that Pinky caught? I don't know, because the colors don't seem to add up. The pony that was with Rarity, from what we saw, was yellow with pink hair. Episode 3, so we have Rainbow Dash looking at an image on a picture frame here. I have to do this, but dear Celestia, I can't stop crying. It's so stupid. It's so easy to hide from it all, but they need us. Equestria needs us. Huh? Fluttershy? Fluttershy is not infected and lives with an unimaginable force of chaos that has protected her from the outside world. Sorry for the random visit. I just needed to... Wait, have you been crying? Rainbow Dash? Sanity is 95, isolation is 20, hunger is 5, and stress is 20. Rainbow Dash is not infected, lives in Cloudsdale, the last remaining Wonderbolts member, continues being loyal to her friends. Isolation is 60, hunger is 2, stress is 70, and sanity is 80. I haven't been doing so well, ever since I got that letter from Twilight. That's what I came to ask you about. She asked for your help on capturing an infected, right? I hope you aren't planning on not doing it. Yeah, I'll catch an infected. I mean, I guess I can't be too mad about her contacting us after so many years. We've got to do what we can do to help, no matter what. So Flutters looks concerned for, I'm guessing, a reason. Oh, Rainbow, I miss her too. Oh, that's sad. So this is the most recent upload, but this was back in April of 2024. So I think this AU might have ended sadly, either out of lack of motivation from the creator, or just some stuff came up, or they've been busy, but it is a really good AU. So yeah, this was The Starved. It is a very solid MLP Horror AU. I really liked what I got myself in here today. Unfortunately, Twilight is infected, but every other member of the main 6 seems to be alive and well. Although I did have my concerns about Fluttershy possibly being infected, I'm glad that she's not. Now, this AU is really good, and if you'd like to check out this AU for yourself, it'll be linked in the description down below, as per usual, when I look at these MLP Horror AUs. So feel free to check it out whenever you guys have time, follow the creator and give them some support. Who knows, maybe they'll come back with more episodes of this AU. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Dislike if you didn't. It's completely okay either way. I really don't mind. And if you really love the content on this channel and you're subscribed or not subscribed and planning to subscribe, make sure to hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload any videos. Not only that, the links for the social medias and everything will be in the description down below, whether that being Spotify, Discord server, and a bunch of other cool stuff you guys can check out in your own spare time if you'd like. But anyway, that's all I gotta say, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.
Fuck this, I'm an evil person. I keep glitching out, I hope that I hurt him. Fuck this, I have no sympathy. 40's fake, 40's fraud, fake fuckers to be. Fuck this, you have made me glitch out of reality.